Your daily hour with me.
Hello. Hello, friends and neighbors. Welcome to another production of the program. Here we are on TV. Once again, once a day, every day. Turn on the machines and live forever. Here we go. I'm alive. I made it all the way back here to Tuesday. Who would have thought I could have made it this far? My friends out there in TV land, thank you for joining me in this very difficult time. I don't know if it's lighting, but boy, do I look like a ghoul. Maybe it's time to get some foundation, because look at this. Ooh, yeah, maybe that's why I don't look in the mirror all day. That's why I've been sleeping all day, so what's there to do? What's that like, you know? I don't know if all this stuff's gonna work. Hopefully, I don't get kicked off of the live stream when I go to the meet, which is something you can do up there. If you go to YDHWM.com, get on the meet. I think I'm still moving. Yeah, there I go. Look at me move. Look at me go. It's the meet is the video phone, as they call it, and nobody else is there, and somebody else goes there, it goes ding. Yeah. But I'm still here, I think. Am I moving around? There I go. I'm not moving that much anyway, so what's the difference? You can call the number too. It's 360-836-4384. Call in, leave a message, get yourself on TV. You can see who's like doing anything. Yesterday, John Webster called back after many years. I don't know if it was many years or so it was even 1 year, but it seemed like it was a whole year. We'll find out. You can go to the phones, call the number up there. It's 360-836-4384. And what happens is that you call and then you get yourself on TV that way. So this is still going this way. This one's logged in. I had to be on several things all at once to get in here. This one. Now I'm doing it. I don't know why they didn't want me to do it before. And this time, it's letting me do it, I believe. Let me do it in all of them? Yes, thank you. Thank you, Carl. Thanks. I'm gonna think we didn't get any messages. We haven't been getting a lot of them, and if we did it from John Webster or for other people, but maybe we'll try to talk to Mark today. Maybe we'll try to talk to Mr. Ginsu today. Probably try to talk to John Webster at some point. But yeah, like I said, no messages because it's Tuesday, in the middle of the week, and there's some days at the beginning of the week, then goes to the middle of the week. You know how weeks work; they start and end just like everything else. Things usually start at the beginning and go to the end, because otherwise, I don't. Even if they say they're starting at the end, I think that would make the end the beginning at that point. You can't have the end the beginning at the end. So yesterday I did the program at 8:45. Monday, it was James and Heather Mondays. That's like every Monday. But yesterday, John Webster was there, so that was something. While I was doing the program, though, the live stream kicked it. Right now, it seems kind of struggly, but maybe I should be just moving around more. I need to get some movement, or I can't even see what's going on with the thing. But so it was talking to John Webster, talking to look at this, talking to John Webster, talking to James and Heather about not that much, really. And John Webster also not that much. Wait, what was we doing? Nothing. Waiting. So, after the program yesterday, I probably watched some TV, ate some food, went to sleep, and then I didn't really get out of bed except for to get to eat and pee, and then I was just like laid in bed all day. So what is going on? Watching TV and sleeping, and now I'm doing this. So what a 24 hours. You know, sometimes maybe I should just like keep going and do another whole day, and this I'm gonna do stuff. It's not like I'm gonna go out and there's gonna be new things that happen. I did run into the thing where like the technology is making things so they don't work all the time, and you gotta update things. And one day things work, and the next day things don't work, and you're like, what? So why is it not working now? And they're like, well, we updated this thing, and now it's working. It's like, well, it was working fine before. Well, now it's working extra fine because it's updated. So some things like that, and they happen. It was just like the TV remote. It's like apparently connected to all these things now. It stopped working, and then it started working. You know, I had to fix it. I had to go and say, what's going on with this thing? And then they said, do this stuff, and it'll get it to work again. And it's like, why didn't you just do this stuff? Why is it changing? Why is my TV remote not just working and connected to all these other things? So all the other stuff from the 80s just continues to work, but all this new stuff, sometimes you wake up one day and it's not working, and you got to figure out why. And it's because your system is bloated, or your things. There's somebody on the internet trying to update your things that are connected to your TV remote now. It wasn't so long ago that TV remotes were just part of the thing, and that you were just changing what was coming through the cable machines, but now it's changing all these other things they don't even understand quite a lot about. But I remember when they moved from fancy cable to regular cable, Mr. Ginsu was watching TV, and it switched over. He didn't have a great time with it. I think he was like, he wanted it to work. He wanted it to continue to work, but they changed how it works, and you had to get a box. Like, it used to be that if you lived in a apartment building or a trailer park or wherever, even with your neighbors, you could just share the wires, and you say, oh, here you go, here's the signal, and then you could pick it up. But now they know who's on the individuals doing all your things, and they're watching you and listening to you. And I guess I'm wanting to talk about being watched and listened to doing this thing here, but this is just like a more open way. Instead, now they're doing it all the time, but I'm doing this publicly, but they're doing it all the time, and they're going to do that thing. But who's listening to you in the regular time? I think people are listening to people do their regular thing more than this thing. Because what am I doing here? Other people are doing other things where they're going to talk about buying things. So people are going to listen to you, and then they're going to go buy things. So go buy things. They're not... I have been watching the TV, though, and the new season of television. They're doing stuff about the virus. Because it's fall season. You know, nothing's stopping the fall season of new television. I'm watching the show Superstore. My brother is watching it. Hospital. My brother's watching this show. He's not quite caught up to it, but then he's going to be caught up soon. But the show is supposed to take place, you know, like during this time. I don't know when they could have shot it, but the workers, they have the masks around them, but a lot of them, they're not wearing them. They're holding them under their chins or in their hands, and it's a weird time. It's a weird show. Craziness. You know, the world's getting weird. Maybe we're going to go back to a regular world at some point, but it's a big maybe. Maybe we're just going to be in the basement indefinitely. Well, we are going to be in the basement indefinitely. I guess everything's like that, but like forever. All right. Let's call Grandma. Maybe we'll try to call him John Webster, Mr. Ginsu, our guitar player. You know, those people. Grandma first, though. Mizu no demasu ka?
What do you want?
Yeah, Mizu no de Masca? Whoa, what is that?
Feedback.
Whoa.
Non de mas. You drinking water, Grandma?
What?
Grandma, Mizu no de Masca.
No más.
Yeah, that's good right now. You got it out?
Huh?
You right now? You got water out in the garage?
What do you say again?
You got a bottle out right now? You got to drink water. It's good for you.
Okay, I will.
Okay, how are you feeling?
Hey, don't take it away.
I'm gonna fill it up.
No, give me it back.
I'm gonna fill it up.
No,
What?
give me back.
Sure. Gee.
Yeah.
Huh?
Oh, refill it.
Vodka no de Masca, Grandma?
Yes.
Grandma Andrew.
I tried to refill it. She says no.
Refill what? Water?
No,
Or drink.
Yeah, well, she already seems pretty drinked up right now to me.
why not?
Grandma, how much did you drink today?
No, I'm not drinking too much. Not much. Terrible.
You sound drinking, like you've been drinking.
Huh?
You sound like you've been drinking.
No,
No?
no.
Andrew, you feeding Grandma too much.
Here, talk to her.
No. I didn't pour any drink.
She's pouring her own?
Yeah.
You gotta watch that. She's drinking too much. She sounds like she's drinking.
She just can't hear.
Huh?
She can't hear.
She can't hear? No, she sounds like she's drinking though. She's giggling. She's like kind of slurring.
No.
No, I think she's drinking too much. Vodka no de Masca. What kind of drink you filling? You're going about to refill her booze, right?
Yep.
Yeah, get her water.
I did.
Oh, okay. That's good. How about you? Vodka no de Masca?
Yep.
Yeah, today? You had a day off?
Yep. Yep.
I heard they're going to give you another bonus. They give you another bonus at the place?
Says who?
Huh?
Says who?
The news?
Last week I got one on Friday the 13th.
You got one?
Yep.
That's good. How is that? Do you think you feel like it's worth it?
I think there's another stimulus check coming.
Yeah, from the government?
Yep.
Why do you think that?
That's what I heard.
From the news?
On the internet. Maybe it's fake news. I don't know.
Fake news. It's fake news. Yeah, that'd be something. Did Grandma get the stimulus?
Mm-hmm.
She did?
Yep.
And you did? Did you take care of Grandma's?
Yep.
Yeah, she got it. What?
Money in her purse.
What?
So it's her money in her purse.
You put the stimulus in her purse?
Yeah, she got I guess $100 bills for it. And she still has like $300 in her purse.
Yeah, she's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
Just looking at that money. I had some money in my wallet. I'm like, I'm never going to spend this money. It's going to be my lifetime money. This cash is not going to be anything. I'm never going to spend the cash ever again.
Oh yeah? Weed store is cash only.
Oh, yeah, really? Can you buy online?
Not right now.
Oh, okay. Well,
There you go.
have to
You
go
spend
buy tons of weed.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Nothing. Rewatching the last season of Fargo.
I haven't seen that show. How is it good?
It's my favorite show.
Really?
Mhm.
How far is it? How many seasons is it?
It's 4 seasons. It's an anthology show, but each season is vaguely tied together.
It's anthology, huh? So each season is by itself?
Yeah.
It's good? I should watch it?
Yes.
Where is it?
I think it's on Hulu. I watched it on Cody.
Oh, yeah. So telling the people, go watch that thing. What about Superstore? You didn't get to the new season of Superstore yet?
No, I took a break from it, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm on like the last the last half of season 5.
The new season, I was watching it today. In the new episode, there's like it's supposed to be in the middle of the pandemic, and they're supposed to be wearing masks, but they never wear the masks, but they all have like masks like on their chins. On the show, but it's not like a joke about it. It's like
that's what happens when people are at work. They just start doing that after like an hour of being there, or when the store closes.
Yeah, they don't wear. They just don't want to wear them.
I try to keep the mask on. They should keep it on, like to make the public look like they should do it.
Yeah, you gotta wear it the whole time for grandma, especially for grandma.
Yeah.
Yeah. Real bad.
People watch that show and they see them. They're like, oh, we can do that too. We don't have to wear a mask.
Yeah, it's real weird. I don't know. I'm leaving it on. I'm wearing that face shield so I don't touch my face, and I don't touch the mask the whole time.
You wear a mask and a shield?
Yeah.
Jeez.
I'm like the only one in the world though, but I wear the mask and then I wear the shield though, but the shield is to say to myself to not touch the mask.
That's crazy.
Well, then you don't touch the mask, because I don't touch the mask the whole time.
Yeah.
Because then you want... Huh?
Wearing gloves. I guess people must feel really safe at McConey's.
Because of I'm wearing a shield?
Yeah, so I only went there like one time since this all started, and they don't, like, you can't even go inside the restaurant.
Yeah, can't go inside.
So why are you wearing both? You're only around...
Co-workers.
So what the fuck?
They're worse. The co-workers are more dangerous than the people coming in because they're around you the whole time.
I guess. They probably don't even wear their mask, huh?
They do. I make them. At least they do when I'm around them, but they probably don't when I'm not around them.
Yeah.
They're probably like waiting for me to go, and they're like, oh, here I can take a little break maybe, but not supposed to do that. Not good. They're not supposed to, but like really you should be doing that. It's not about the rules. People are like, all these rules are like, oh, the rules. Oh.
Most people don't. You only really have to do that if you're going to be traveling a lot.
No, you gotta do it all the time no matter what.
Okay.
Forever. No more. That's how life is now. Mask life. I'm not traveling. People getting on the planes, people always talking about, they're like, oh, I really want to fly on a plane. I'm like, I haven't flown on a plane in 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, oh, but how can I not fly on a plane for 8 months?
Yeah.
It's like, you don't need to go on a plane. Where are you going? Where's anybody going on these planes?
You don't need to go.
Where are they going?
I don't know.
I don't know where they go. Where are people going? Like, and then what are you going to do? So where are you going to get on that? You got to get on that plane, and then when you get off the plane, what are you going to do? Like, go do things? Like,
yeah, it's weird.
It's crazy. They're crazy. Again, they don't want to shut down for just a minute. That Fargo show is probably before it went down, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
What'd you eat for dinner?
Chicken wings.
Popeyes?
I went to Winco, got chicken wings for Grandma, and I had a corn dog.
What flavor?
Hot wings.
Hot wings? They got... Huh?
I want to go to Popeyes to get that shrimp.
What is it?
It's like $5 shrimp.
Special shrimp? Is it special shrimp?
It's a deal. It's like a side, a biscuit, and shrimp for $5.
Yeah, they always have the shrimp.
Yeah.
I don't really care for shrimp too much, but what are the
shrimp, big shrimp or small shrimp? Which one's better?
If I had to eat, I would eat small shrimp just because I don't care for shrimp, so I'd rather have a small one than a big one because I don't have to eat that much of it.
All right.
And then it'd be mostly, if I eat the small one, it'd be mostly just like deep fried bread taste.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Weird. Crustaceans are just like bugs, giant bugs.
They're bugs.
You know?
Yeah, people don't want to eat bugs, but people like to eat shrimp.
It's weird. Yeah. Why do people? If people had like, if there was like a land lobster, people would not eat it.
Yeah, they'd be scared.
Yeah.
But they like the sea lobsters. I don't know why.
Yeah. Weird.
I don't care for it. I'll eat it, I guess, if it's like served for some reason. If I'm like at a place, but when is that ever gonna happen?
Yeah.
Sometimes.
I wonder if bugs. Does that mean bugs taste good?
I think bugs. I would imagine that bugs taste like shrimp.
Yeah.
I mean, they're meaty. They probably taste good. Like if you cook them up, they probably taste like meat. Like
I've had like deep fried crickets before. They taste kind of like more like nuts than seafood, I guess.
it tastes like food. Like some people, they don't want to eat the meat because it seems gross to them. And I could see where they're coming from. So I think it's pretty much most things are gross. Even like gross things are living things. Like animals and plants are gross. Like rocks aren't gross. You can't eat rocks.
Mhm.
And you got to eat things that are gonna go rotten. Potentially, they will make you sick. That's what you got to eat. They're living things. It's all gross. It's kind of gross.
You need organic material.
Organic material is what is gross.
Yep.
And you eat the food, then it becomes the vomit, and then you don't want to eat the vomit. But it's just if it was just food, you just put it in your stomach.
Birds eat vomit.
Yeah, birds eat vomit. Why don't we eat vomit? Well, we think we're better than the birds or something?
I don't know. They shit and they fuck in the same hole.
And then they should eat the vomit. Not birds. I'm not a bird. Eat the vomit. What do you think? I'm a bird or something? That's what they say. That's what I tell people when I tell people to eat their own vomit for food sustenance and stuff. And they're like, "I'm no bird." That's what they always say to me.
Oh yeah.
I'm no bird.
Oh, why don't you just eat the vomit? You say. Oh, have you heard of bird spit soup?
Spit?
Yeah.
No. What?
It's like a delicacy in China. It's like bird vomit or something.
What is that about? What do you mean?
I don't know. I saw it. It's a thing. I saw it somewhere. It's like expensive, and it's a big bowl of bird vomit, and you eat it, and it's a delicacy.
What do the birds eat?
I don't know. I'm gonna look it up.
You're gonna look it up?
Bird spit soup. Yep. It's a
I heard they're eating the bats.
yeah.
That's where they got them in the first place. Was from those delicacies. Was eating.
Or pangolin.
All right, thanks, future. Bye.
Pangolins.
They're eating the penguins from England.
The pangolin from
Penguin.
England.
They made the white people flu. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A pound of it's a nest made from spit, and it costs $4,500.
They eat the nest.
I guess, and you make food out of the nest or something.
Sounds like British stuff. They're gonna.
It's Asian.
That's white people stuff. They're gonna be eating. Get new flus that way.
China keeps killing animals and eating it for medicinal purposes, but I don't even know where the history of that comes from. You know, like why are they doing that? Who said that a rhino horn will cure what ails you?
I think the rhino horn is supposed to make you like virile.
Yeah, that's even more bullshit.
Yeah, but it kind of makes sense though. Rhinos are strong.
And people believe it.
Yeah, but we should start eating like college professors.
Yeah, they keep like bears in cages because they want parts of their body for weird shit, like sex.
It makes some sense. Big virile animals. You're gonna eat them, and you're gonna gain their strength. That's not actually, that's not actually how it works, but it makes some sense to me.
Yeah. They're just saying that China's really far behind and they need to get with it.
I mean, what are we eating? Like, we're eating multivitamins, and people are I don't think exercising is good for you. So, like, what's worse? eating rhinos or breaking your knees from running too long.
Yeah.
I don't think they should be running. People should stop running.
I heard Bruce Lee got a chronic pain because he fucked up his back.
Well, he was jumping off of things though.
No, but he was he was squatting too much or something, and he got.
Oh
injured.
yeah. Exercising is bad. I don't know. I don't know anybody who has ever gotten actually sick from not doing things, being out of shape and being fat or something. Which I'm sure there's people out there, but I don't know who they are. Have you ever?
Our uncle died from doing nothing.
Well, he had diabetes. He had type 1 diabetes. I think he probably had both kinds of diabetes.
Yeah, I mean, he just kind of he was a product of the system. I think he didn't have. I think he ran out of money to pay for it because it's expensive, and then he got crushed by the system.
Really? He had type 1 and yeah.
I don't know. Maybe, who knows?
I don't know if it, but he had type 1 and 2 diabetes at the same time, I think. But
yeah.
I'm concerned about getting diabetes. You ever concerned about getting diabetes?
Yeah.
I was talking to Dad about getting diabetes, and I was like, he's like, well, do you drink a lot of water? He said he asked me that, or he's like, are you thirsty a lot? And
Yeah.
I said I do enjoy water a lot, and I tell everybody to drink a lot of water, and I drink water all the time. So how do you know? It's like, shouldn't you be thirsty though? Isn't that a good thing? And he's like, well, not too thirsty. So if you get too
Yeah.
So it's like, at what level does your thirst become a problem? That's what I was like. Also, I guess your fingers. It's like also but diabetes symptoms you're thirsty all the time. You're always tired, and I have those. I've had those pretty much forever though.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I'm diabetes, but also you're supposed to get not feel things the tips of your fingers are kind of numb, but that's when you're way into it.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's serious.
So I don't know if I got the diabetes. I guess I should go get a blood test or something. But
Tested, yeah. Roger was younger than us.
When he started with the diabetes,
Sometime in the 80s,
that's when he found out he had it.
wasn't it?
I don't know.
I'm gonna say yes.
Grandma knows.
No.
Oh, she's disagreeing.
I don't think she knows.
Oh well, I don't know. I'm probably not going to do anything about it. I don't eat a lot of that much sugar.
Hey, what are you gonna do on Thursday?
Nothing.
I'm gonna go get some food from Mom's house, and I'm gonna drop it off at your house.
I don't know. I mean, you told me that before, but is that a good idea? Because we're supposed to do nothing.
Wow.
Wow.
you don't even want the food.
Well, I don't know. I have food we're really. It's that's.
Are you gonna make your own or what?
If everybody I mean, I am just gonna eat what I've been eating every day. But if every single person does that thing, I don't know. It's hard to navigate.
Then just fucking spray down the food with Lysol.
Yeah, but then who's gonna? What is Mom gonna do? Is she doing Thanksgiving?
Yeah, she's gonna cook a bunch of food and then she's gonna put it on boxes and then give it to people.
Oh, that's what her plan is.
Mhm.
Who's she gonna give it to?
Whoever wants it.
I guess it's no worse than restaurants takeout, huh?
Yep.
Oh, well, that's what. Yeah, but nobody could go do the traveling thing. That's for sure. But people are going to anyway.
Yeah, people are doing. There was this. I saw a lady on the news. The only thing she did was she was in the airport and she was like, I don't care if I travel. I'm gonna travel if it kills me or something like that. And all she said. And then she was on the news. Who would want to be on the news saying that?
Yeah, rich white people. They're gonna travel, but it's not about killing you. It's about killing everybody else, really.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they don't. Nobody gets that, or they think they probably do get that. They don't care. They also want to kill people, but they also are selfish. I've been saying that people should stop riding planes and traveling before it went down. I was saying, why are you traveling? People need to travel. Stop traveling. You're selfish. I was already saying that.
Yeah.
And now it's double true. But people weren't doing it back then. They're like, that's crazy. Why would you say that? And now I'm doubling down on it.
Yep.
I say, if you get on a plane ever, you're selfish. There's no reason to ride a plane. Like, why is anybody going anywhere? You don't ever need to leave, like, your general area.
Who's there? Hello?
Hi, Grandma.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm here.
Yeah, you got water now? You drinking water?
Yeah.
You been watching TV?
Huh?
What'd you watch on TV? Japanese channel?
Yeah.
Yeah. How's those chicken wings? Andrew got your chicken wings? You eat dinner?
What do you say? I can't hear you.
Yeah, it's hard to hear. I'm gonna do the message to the future.
He's going to do a message to the future.
What the future?
Say this, high future sets the past. What do you have to say to the future?
What do you have to say to the future?
Huh?
What do you have to say to the future?
I don't know.
Andrew.
Say something.
What is it? What I have to say something what?
All right, it's Tuesday. Okay, bye, future.
No, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gonna get pumpkin pie, Grandma? It's the holiday season, but we can't do anything.
Well, I don't understand you. What you say?
Yeah. Here, I can't hear you. I think the phone. No.
So you talk to the under here because I cannot understand that's what you say.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, how's Michi, Andrew?
Fine.
You talked to her on the phone? She called on the phone still?
She called a bunch of times in a row at 7 o'clock in the morning last week, so I yelled at her and said, "Stop calling her!"
Yeah, what'd she do? Laugh?
Yes.
Yeah. She thinks it's a joke?
I think, yeah.
You think this is a joke?
It is a joke, Thursday!
I'm sleeping. You think this is a joke? Yeah, that's kind of crazy. Well, she's in the home, though. It's, like, they're getting... That's like a big place where people are dying.
Yeah, don't go there.
Yeah. Oh, maybe I'm going to call John Webster. You know John Webster?
Yeah.
He called again yesterday.
Is he still alive?
He's alive. How do you know him? Just from me talking about him, or you watch?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's alive. He called yesterday. I'm like, I can call him now. I have his number. You got Thursday off from work?
Yep.
They're closed?
Yep.
But then they're doing Black Friday deals?
Yep.
How does that work? It's such a crazy time.
Black Friday deal.
Black Friday deals. How about you go to Taco Bell and McDonald's?
Why?
Because they're right next to your work.
Yeah, I go there a lot.
At the drive-thru?
Yeah, if you download the McDonald's app, they have a deal on there, a weekly deal. You can get it. It's $1 for large French fries.
Yeah, once a week?
Once a week you get it. So that's why I go there about once a week.
You get large fries, and then you get a bunch of other stuff too, right?
Like I just get 2 McDoubles or something.
Yeah. And then they got McDonald's brand masks in there?
I guess. It's like $4 for a lot of food.
Yeah. Oh. Alright. Okay, bye.
Okay.
Huh? So, Sebastian, you're on a new tape.
Start of a new tape.
Don't think about
we
it.
are in the past.
Try not to think about it.
We probably don't appreciate what we've got, and neither do you, future.
Are you worse than you are now? Yeah.
Or you're probably still better than the future. Someone's
worse.
going to look back at you and think, oh, we had it good.
It's just getting worse and worse, so cherish what you got now. Okay, bye, future. It's worse. It's worse. future or test the past?
The future is dead. Fuck the future.
Alright, Andrew's on the phone. It's Saturday.
Motherfuck the future.
Andrew's drunk. We're talking about the future and the past and media and stuff. Alright, okay, bye, future. Hey, future, test the past.
Future. Dang it. Do you eat your food upside down? Do you drink your wine upside down?
Gene moved.
Try it with a burger.
Sad, bro.
Show us your new cabin, Gene, again for the future.
Here's my new cabin. You can't see it. Wait a minute.
Say hi,
This nice candle.
Bird.
And I got fireplace, and you can't see anything very well.
Bird.
There are my flowers.
Yeah.
To make it nice.
Bye, future. That was Bird for a second. Hey, future, it's us the past.
Hi,
future.
What do you have to say to the future, John?
Say hi, future, John.
Happy future.
John Webster's back. Oh, John, I missed you so much. I can't believe it. Can all your helpers hear me? They're there too. Okay, bye. What do you have to say to the future, James and Heather?
I hope everybody's future is happy. That was that was a great comment. Happy future.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, future. Bye. Bye. Yeah, I don't know if where the meat went. Hey, future says the past. What do you have to say to the future?
What do you have to say to the future?
Huh?
What do you have to say to the future?
I don't know.
Andrew.
Say something.
What is it? What do I have to say? Something what?
All right, it's Tuesday. Okay, bye, future. Bye. What I have to say? Something what? Yeah, I don't know if anybody's trying to get on here or if I'm already in here somehow. Am I? Am I in here? If I get on here, it's gonna go like dung 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 dung. I guess it's hearing the beep. So if anybody else is trying to get in here, it's gonna make me. I'm already in there. It's in some window, but where? Somewhere hidden. But I guess if it ever beeps, then that's when I'll have to figure it out. All right. Let's look at 2016, then we'll try to call John Webster, try to call Mark the guitar player, maybe try to call Freddie. Getting through some things, potentially. What the, oh, that makes me win.
Shut the fuck up.
Bye.
Your daily hour with me.
Yeah, hey everybody, it's the program's commercial. Where's Carl? He's missing. We talked to Yellow Fellow about Thanksgiving being under a thing. Mr. Gitsu's a lot of our children apparently. The commercial is missing. I look around for it, there's nobody here. I think Carl might be dead. What? He's missing. We talked to Yellow Fellow about Thanksgiving. What's missing?
Daily hour with me.
Yeah, hey everybody, it's the program's commercial. Where's Carl? He's missing. We talked to Yellow Fellow about Thanksgiving being under a thing. Mr. Gitsu's a lot of our children apparently. The commercial is missing. I look around for it. Commercial tape? What are you taping on right now? I don't understand what that is. Thank you.
Your daily hour with me.
Yeah, hey look, Carl's returned.
Hi.
Where'd you go, Carl?
Working on computer projects and whatnot. Oh,
Your call cannot be completed as dialed.
Mr. Webster. Where's Mr. Webster?
Oh yeah, where's Mr. Webster? I think that's a call. Sign to call him.
Your
Huh.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system.
John Webster.
Is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey, John. This is a program. I'm glad to have a number I can actually call you on and leave you a message. It's going to a thing. In the past, there's been a lot of different things, so it's good to hear your voice. I can at least call it and do this thing. I wonder if yesterday was a one-off, but if it wasn't, then I have this message from you, and I have this number I'm going to call you at. I don't know. This sounds like a cell phone, but I think all the phones are doing this thing where it's like the voicemail beeps into the system instead of instead of some other thing. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. Like, it used to be like everybody had the voicemail boxes where in your home was like a machine. The recordings like lived at your house. But now the recordings live in California somewhere, and you never know what it is. So I think this one is going to be a better and more real one, like a message, even though, like, I don't think you're going to be able to check your messages because I don't think this is a box. This is like the box not in your homes. You have to like pick up the phone and call some number to get this going. And so if it's like not the current one, this is your main number, like like you can't just like see it. You can go home. Before it was like you go home, you look at a box and there's a blinking light and you're like, oh look, people tried to call me. But now it's like you had to call the number and then go through this like crazy menu system talking to a computer in California or something. It's just like everything else. Just like these things that can just like gonna get messed up, and then you're gonna be like, oh, I tried to call my voicemail box, but it didn't work because they changed the system somehow, or it's like out of your hands. Everything's on the cloud. Everything's far away. It used to be everything was right around you. But that wasn't for that long. I guess this is gonna be how it is more. Like for more of time, because the whole like in the home technology thing, that was only for a few years. That was only from like probably like the 70s till the 2000s. So before that, it was all out in the cloud, and you couldn't have anything home media in your own home. You had to go get it and then take it home, and then you couldn't do anything new. So it was only like a 40-year time, but that was my whole time. John, you were around before that time, but that's how it is now. But, John, you can call back. You have about 15 minutes. They told me that I could call you around this time, but let's see. We'll see what happens. Hopefully I can. I'm glad to hear from you, John. I'm going to listen to your message again, even though we listened to it yesterday. Yeah. Well, I wonder how long I can like leave you a voicemail for, because now it's been going into the thing. But maybe it's only going to be 3 minutes. I thought it was 3 minutes, but this is 3 minutes. But
if you are satisfied with your message, press 1. To listen to your message, press 2. To erase, message review.
Hey, John. This is a program. I'm glad to have a number I can actually call you on and leave you a message. It's going to a thing. In the past, there's been a lot of different things, so it's good to hear your voice. I can at least call it and do this thing. I wonder if yesterday was a one-off, but if it wasn't, then I have this message from you, and I have this number I'm going to call you at. I don't know. This sounds like a cell phone, but I think all the phones are doing this thing where it's like the voicemail beeps into the system instead of instead of some other thing. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. Like, it used to be like everybody had the voicemail boxes where in your home was like a machine. The recordings like lived at your house. But now the recordings live in California somewhere, and you never know what it is. So I think this one is going to be a better and more real one, like a message, even though, like, I don't think you're going to be able to take your messages, because I don't think this is a box. This is like the box not in your home. You have to, like, pick up the phone and call some number to get this going. And so if it's, like, not the current one, this is your main number, like, you know, like, you can't just, like, see it. You can go home. Before, it was like, you go home, you look at a box, and there's a blinking light, and you're like, oh, look, people tried to call me. But now it's like, you have to call the number and then go through this, like, crazy menu system, talking to a computer in California or something. It's just like everything else. Just like these things that can just, like, get messed up, and then you're like, oh, I tried to call my voicemail box, but it didn't work because they changed the system somehow, or it's, like, out of your hands. Everything's on the cloud. Everything's far away. It used to be everything was right around you. But that wasn't for that long. I guess this is going to be how it is more, like, for more of time, because of the whole, like, in-the-home technology thing. That was only for a few years. That was only from, like, probably, like, the 70s till, you know, the 2000s. So before that, it was all out in the cloud, and you couldn't have anything, home media in your own home. You had to go get it and then take it home, and then you couldn't do anything new. So it was only like a 40-year time, but that was my whole time. John, you were around before that time, but that's how it is now. But, John, you can call back. You have about 15 minutes. They told me that I could call you around this time, but let's see. We'll see what happens. Hopefully I can. I'm glad to hear from you, John. I'm going to listen to your message again, even though we listened to it yesterday. Good idea. Yeah. Well, I don't know how long I can, like, leave you a voicemail for, because now it's been going into the thing. And maybe it's only going to be 3 minutes. I thought it was 3 minutes, but this is...
If you are satisfied with your message, press 1. To listen to your message, to send your message now, press pound. To specify urgent priority, press 2.
Urgent
message marked urgent. To send your urgent message now, press pound. To reclassify as normal delivery, press 2. Thank you. Your message has been sent. Goodbye.
Hey, Freddie, this is John Webster speaking, and would you have Kenny give me a call at 8, is it 360 878 85? Is it right? Yeah, 878 988 36. And I won't say that I'm supposed. I know you be, but that's my phone. That's the phone number. And give me a call, please. I'll be watching you tonight. Tonight at 11:30. Then at 2 o'clock to give me a call, please. Thank you.
Hey, program.
Hi, Freddie. How are ya?
I'm doing pretty good. Been battling with Comcast all day today, and I think we finally figured it out. We've been getting these, well, an old housemate of mine who doesn't live here anymore used to be in charge of the internet, and somehow we couldn't transfer it out of her name until we literally physically went into the store. So every time we would not pay the bill on time, they would send the disconnect messages to her. It was like saying all this stuff about how it's like, we're going to turn off your internet if you don't pay when she doesn't even live here.
Yeah. She took her name?
But she basically told me today, she's like, I'm going to Comcast to sort this out. And so I actually went there too when she got there, and we both talked to them, and they switched it over. But that didn't really end the problems there either. They had to also, like, they gave us a new router, and then it wasn't working, and it seems like it's finally settled out, but it's been a lot of Comcast time.
They have a monopoly, and you shouldn't be going in there. They make you go in there still?
Dude, yeah, like, if we've tried a month ago to get this sorted out without having to go in there, and they literally require a signed notary, like, to sign the document saying that the two of you both actually signed it. So it's like, honestly, they're making it like, who's going to get a notary? And then instead of going into Comcast, you have to go, find like a notary at a notary office, whatever that is.
Yeah. But it's the Comcast,
So,
it's like the people who give you the services that you should be using to talk to them through.
Yeah.
And they're the ones that are like, oh, yeah, the internet doesn't really work. You should come in here physically. It's like, well, why am I on here then? I'm on.
Yeah. So I'm feeling a lot better about doing those kind of things than I have to, just because of having the face shield, which is nice.
Yeah. There?
What's that? What'd you say?
You're wearing the shields out to the stores, huh?
Yeah, definitely. Well, that's, not wearing them at home.
Yeah. But it's working there for your well-being?
It feels better. It feels safer. I feel like I'm in like a suit, I feel way more protected. I don't know how much more protected I actually am, but
mentally.
Still doesn't really make it better if I see someone without a mask. I'm still mad. I kind of thought he was going to keep me from getting mad, but it doesn't really do that.
Yeah, they should wear the masks. Guess who called? This is really why I'm calling you.
Guess who called?
So,
let's see. Peter? No, Dan Dobler.
Nope.
So guess who called?
Guess who called? It was John Webster.
Oh, yeah. No way! What? Yeah. That's so exciting!
Yeah. And
that's amazing. Wait, what's the deal? How did you even do it?
John Webster, he's just been watching. He's been watching TV. He didn't go anywhere. I'm not sure. I think last time his handlers or whatever, his friend or what do you call them, helpers didn't. Handlers is for celebrities. I guess they can have handlers, but they didn't like us. I think they were like, hey, why are you calling so much? So, but now we got new handlers, I think. But he was just been at the same place watching the whole time, just never calling.
Whoa! And you were seeing his name every single day.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're down. He's in the ending credits, and
so he's doing okay. Wow. I was like, John, you didn't call for a year. Where have you been? He's like, I don't know, nowhere.
Oh, wow, I can't wait to watch this one. I really miss hearing John Webster's voice, honestly.
I said, John, you're a legend. He said, yeah.
Oh, my God. I can't wait to see that. I'm so happy he's doing well and he's alive and all that.
Yeah.
That's some of the best news I've gotten all day, actually.
Yeah, and he's still at the same spot. I tried to call you yesterday to tell you about it because I was like, nobody. I was like, James and Heather were here, and I was getting very excited. And they're like, why are you so excited, I think,
Oh, my God. No, I was genuinely, I was concerned. Sometimes when you don't hear from somebody in a while, I feel like in the past you've talked about that, sometimes you can't help but worry about their well-being. And it's usually not the case. Usually people just aren't calling or don't answer or whatever, and that's fine, but wow, that's so, I feel really happy. That makes me really glad.
Yeah, I was happy too. I was like, well, I feel weird. This is weird. Oh, it's happiness. Maybe a little bit of happiness. So he's there, and that was on there. Yesterday I had a little bit of a weird YouTube hiccup, so I redid from the tape, which is good.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I always like the tape bounce.
Yeah, so there's a tape bounce on yesterday's thing. It's actually today still. I named the episode too. John Webster
Oh,
Returns.
good. Thank you.
But now it says that today.
Right.
It's like a way to
That's
like
a trick.
have it go to be like a default one when it's like, because otherwise, you know.
I mean, sort of. You can't. I mean, I like to. When I basically, I was doing really good for about a week about naming it with the right episode number, day of the week, and date and all that.
Yeah, I just changed it.
Nice. And that's usually how it goes. Usually I just set that after I print the file, but having the internet weirdness and some other things, just I didn't do that for 2 days. But there is a default, but there's no way to, if you change it while it's going, you'd have to like change it back to a default. There's no way. It just like goes back to whatever it was last time, which is why it like gets stuck on a day.
Yeah. Well, that's okay. Where is Comcast now? Are they still out there by TCTV?
They've got the kind of operating headquarters there, where they do all of the, like where the people in the trucks.
Yeah, they're at Kinko's, right? Old Kinko's.
Huh?
They're
Old
at
Kinko's? Yeah, totally. Now they're at the, right, they're right next to Target.
Oh, man, I had to go in there it was last year. It was, I saw in the movie Knives Out. You see that movie?
That was maybe the last movie I saw in theaters, actually.
Oh, well, I saw that movie. I was going to go see that movie. And then on the way there, I was going to go to the mall theater. I don't know if I was going to go to the movie and to the Comcast, or maybe I was going to Comcast. So like, maybe I should go see a movie while I'm over there. But that's like the time frame reference for me.
Oh, yeah.
Which is weird that those time references don't really like match up. I was very connected to the schedule of Hollywood. Like,
yeah.
Maybe more than most, and I was always just like looking forward to these movies. I was like, oh, when is this movie theater? Like, I'm like on my calendar, like most of my events were when movies were coming out in the theater. And
whoa.
Yeah, so now that's all gone.
And now who knows if we'll even go ever back to a theater, even with the
vaccines. Yeah.
What do you call it? Vaccine, yeah.
I don't know yet. I'm not sure if I'll ever go back to see how I feel if I ever get the thing. Or I guess I'm gonna get it, but like when they're gonna be distributed, all that stuff. But I went in there and it's like all like bad future, like they're trying to be like modern, like ultra modern, even like maybe in there.
100%, yeah.
And it's like that was never. That always looks so dated. It like immediately is dated when you're trying to like. It's like just like be regular. Why do you have to be so crazy in there?
It is weird because now they've got me on this thing where, because I was trying to troubleshoot all the problems with the router and stuff.
Yeah.
And so now I have this app that like lets me look at my router and see who's connected to it, and it feels really futuristic. Like I've got some kind of weird like future security thing. Like I was just reading like one of those techno cyberpunk type books or something by William Gibson. I was reading The Peripheral, and there's like a lot of weird cyber security things, and it reminded me a lot of what happened when I went into Comcast. It was weird.
Cyber security, yeah. And then now you're watching people, and they're like, I didn't care, but now I'm like spying on my friends or something. Like,
and you know how they like at Comcast reset your modem or something from afar?
Yeah.
That's like one of the things that they can do now. I've got like a button where I can reset the modem myself.
What?
On my app. It's weird. It's like, yeah, it's weird. I can like just on my phone change the name and password of the router and everything. It's really trippy.
I wonder if this whole thing was made by Amazon. The virus was made by Bezos to sell products.
Yeah. I can see how it's still very dated though, because I went into Comcast and they are doing COVID stuff. Like they had me go and sit down in these chairs, like that are 6 feet apart. They're like the chair 1 and chair 2, and it's like facing this weird fake fireplace.
Yeah.
It was actually weird. Because it's like they're trying to be really future, but they're like, it can't be that future, really, because we're still in the present.
Yeah.
Although, you know what it is? I guess those big businesses are the thing that is, like, scary future, where they're, like, running things with, like, like self-thinking computers and, like, trading large amounts of money and all this stuff. They're like, oh, man, yeah, there is some real sci-fi sadness in our world right now that is, like, beyond what people even realize, because it's kind of beyond our immediate sphere.
Yeah.
Like, even Hollywood stuff. There's all that thing about Johnny Depp and, what's her name? His ex-wife. I'm sure you heard about that whole scandal, right?
What is it?
Where Johnny Depp was accused of, basically domestic violence.
Okay.
And then the Sun newspaper called him a wife beater, and then he sued the Sun for libel, and was trying to basically say that he wasn't the one who was abusive, it was her that was abusive. But what ended up happening because of it is it turned over all this weird stuff about their private life to that most celebrities are using, like, large amounts of money and people, like, actually you said it, handlers and all these things, all these people who are basically trying to keep their personal life secret from everybody. One, because everyone wants to see it, and also because they're doing, like, kind of ridiculous things that would cost so much money that it's, like, frivolous and insane that it's happening.
Okay.
But there's these weird secret worlds going on all around in the world, and we don't even have any way to really get to them unless they're in it, or unless something like that happens. But
wow.
In the end, the judge said it was not libel, and I don't know. The internet's all up about it. A lot of people on both sides, but a lot of people think, I don't know, it's weird. A lot of people think that Johnny Depp is telling the truth. There's the whole, like, what is it, Save Johnny hashtag or something.
Like Johnny
Justice for Johnny.
Oh. Well, the show's over.
Oh, well, hey, I'm glad you called me.
Thanks,
it's nice to hear John Webster news.
Yeah, John, if you're watching this, call again. And hi.
Yeah, call in.
And thanks, Grandma. Thanks, Andrew. Thanks, I think that's it. Or, yeah, and John Webster. All right, here's the credits.
Yeah. Maybe we should get that time slot, if there is another time slot to get the 8:30 time slot, because that's what John Webster is always calling in on. Remember, every time you're not at 2 a.m. or 11:30, he's upset about it.
Yeah.
In the past.
Uh-oh. Something. Oh, there it goes. Thanks for watching. Oh, well, I missed some stuff. 360-364-384. Call me a message on TV. YDHWM.com. 8:30. Yeah. Yeah, we should get more stuff if they're not stuff on TCTV. Split Horizons. Thank you. TCTV, La Bebe, Jody Fabo, Soka Brooks, 4-Star Videos, Top 5 Con, John Webster, Rebecca, Mark Guitar Player, Mountain Boys, Northwest, Western Canada, Washington State, USA, thank you, and viewers, you're watching, thank you. Hell yeah, dog.
Oh yeah.
Bye.
Bye.